Hi everyone, I'm Lori Halloway of the Meticulous Manicurist Nail Tutorials, where I'm setting a new standard in nail education, utilizing real life, real situations for real learning. And if you want to become the best at doing nails, then you need to subscribe to my channel. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to do the fastest gel soak-off manicure ever. Time is money in this industry, even if you're just starting out as a new nail tech. It's actually more important as a new nail tech that you have speed when you do your services, so you're able to build a clientele quickly. Clients have very busy lives and they don't have an hour and a half to 2 hours to sit in the salon. This is a shellac gel soak-off removal and reapplication service, which takes me 45 minutes because it's UV cured, but I can do a gelish soak-off and reapplication in 30 minutes, and I'm going to show you how. First step in removing gel polish is to file off the gel top coat and into the first layer of the gel polish before you apply the acetone soaked cotton and secure it with the nail clip. You want to make sure that you do not file into the natural nail. You do not want to cause any damage when you're doing gel soak-off manicures. The client should always have the option of only applying regular nail polish after a gel soak-off manicure and have her natural nails feel just as strong as they ever did before they had any artificial product on top of them. This client has had shellac on her nails for about 5 years straight now. She usually comes every 2 weeks, but she was out of town the last time, and this is actually about 5 weeks. On to the second hand. Gel polish needs about 10 minutes for the acetone to penetrate into the product to dissolve it so you can remove it easily. So we are going to work on this hand and do all of the steps that we need to do and allow that first hand to soak so it's very easy to come off. So in addition to filing off the top coat and into the first layer of polish, we're then going to shorten this hand while the polish is still on and push back the cuticles with our cuticle pusher before we apply the acetone soaked cotton with the nail clips. This is a lot of filing because she's gone for so many weeks. It usually does not take this long to shorten the nails with the gel polish on. And I'll tell you, I really don't know what's going on in this industry with all of these people teaching people that they need to use an electric drill or electric file on the nail plate. Please do not use an electric file on the nail plate. You do not need to use any kind of bit on the nail plate. All you have to do is push back the cuticle, the little bit of tritium pushes right back, and then you use a buffer block and it comes right off. Anybody using any kind of bit on someone's nail plate, you're ruining their nails. And I get a lot of feedback after I make statements like that from people saying, oh, well, people aren't trained using the electric file. It's not about training, it's about physics. On the lowest speed, an electric file rotates 53 times per second. You do not need 53 strokes of a nail file, 53 strokes of a buffer block to get off any little bit of shine or tritium that's left on the nail plate. You could literally touch the drill bit to someone's nail plate, and if you put just the teeniest, tiniest amount of pressure on it, you could literally put a hole right through down to their nail bed. It's just not necessary. Why would you take the chance of injuring a client? It's just not necessary. People need to stop it. This hand's ready to remove. When you remove the cotton, you can actually take the cotton and rub the top of the fingernail a little bit, and a lot of the gel polish will come off with that, and then you can use your cuticle pusher to lightly scrape off the rest of the product that's on the nail plate. Be sure to only remove one clip at a time, because as soon as the nail hits the air, the acetone that's sitting on the nail plate, it'll make the nail harden back up. So if you took off all of these nail clips all at once, it would not be this easy to scrape off each nail. Now that most of the polish is removed from her nail plate, we can go ahead and shorten, push back the cuticles, and then we're going to lightly buff the surface of the nail with a buffer block. And please be sure to check out all of my acrylic nail tutorials. They really are the most educational tutorials about acrylic nails on YouTube, so please check those out. Now the amount of pressure you're going to use with this buffer is light, light, light. You're only getting off any little sharp edges, removing the littlest bit of pterygium that's back at the cuticle, and then lightly buffing off any tiny bit of residual base coat that's left on the nail plate. We're going to repeat all of the steps on this hand to remove the polish. And I left everything in real time so you could see how quickly you really can remove this polish. And the second reapplication is in another video, and I'll put the link at the end of this video so you can just click on it and go watch the reapplication. Remove all of the dust with a nail brush and then cleanse the nail plate with a little bit of acetone. And that is all you do before you start with the base coat. I hope you enjoyed this removal of gel polish, and I'll see you in the next video. Here are some other great videos for you to check out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.